calling him right now, and you're both going to be sorry. She dialed her phone, her voice instantly turning sweet and manipulative. Jason, honey, when are you getting here? I'm at the hotel pool and these two older women are bullying me. I'm so scared. She hung up and looked at us with a smug grin. He'll be here in 30 minutes. You're finished. He has a million ways to handle lowlifes like you. My stomach did a sick flip. Eleanor saw right through my expression, her jaw tight with a disappointment that cut deep. Jason, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Everything I gave him, I can take back with my own two hands. She loathed unfaithful men. Years ago, Jason's father had run off with a model. She had divorced him on the spot and raised Jason alone while building a massive commercial empire from scratch. Now, the son she had poured everything into was following in those same footsteps. The weight of that betrayal looked like it might crush her. Eleanor still held the reins to over 100 hotels. She had merely let Jason manage a handful of them. The real power had never left her grasp. And as for me, I had married into the Crawford family as an equal, not some nobody. I was almost eager to see how Jason was going to explain this massive lie. Suddenly, Eleanor's face went deathly pale. I rushed to help her toward the pool ladder, trying to pull her up, but Monica gave a sharp nod. Tyler immediately jumped to the edge and shoved Eleanor back down with his foot just as she was trying to climb out. She fell back into the water with a heavy splash, and I frantically grabbed her again. Monica stood on the deck, laughing. You two look like a pair of flailing old ducks. You said you loved the water, right? Then stay in there and enjoy yourselves. She turned to Tyler. Don't let them out until my husband gets here. You got it, Monica, Tyler replied subserviently. I'll keep an eye on them. Just make sure to put in a good word for me with Mr. Crawford. Every time we tried to climb out, he forced us back. Our strength was fading fast. Eleanor clutched her chest, gasping for air, unable to speak. I held her up, screaming at the edge of the pool until my throat burned. You're going to kill someone. My mother-in-law has a heart condition. Let us out right now. When Jason gets here, you'll be sorry you ever touched us. Tyler hesitated, glancing at Monica. She just laughed, completely unfazed. You older women are all the same, always faking a medical emergency the moment things don't go your way. You were acting so tough a minute ago, weren't you? She waved a hand dismissively. Turn off the pool heater. Let's see how long she can keep up the act. My head was pounding with rage. Monica was acting like she was above the law. I forced myself to shout through my anger. If something happens to her, the police won't let this go. This isn't a game. She took a slow sip of her red wine, arching an eyebrow. Stop the drama. If you want out, beg me. Eleanor's heart was already weak. Between the water she'd swallowed and her sheer fury, she was reaching her breaking point. I bit my lip. No matter what, I couldn't let anything happen to her. If swallowing my pride meant keeping her safe, I was willing to do it. But just as I opened my mouth to speak, Eleanor gripped my arm with surprising force. Her voice trembled, but it was rock solid with resolve. I have never bowed to anyone in my life, and I'm certainly not starting with trash like this. I can hold on. Once Jason arrives, he is dead to me. Don't worry about me, Chloe. I've been hurt by a man before. This time, I'm standing with you. When Monica realized we weren't going to beg, her smile vanished, replaced by a cold, sharp glare. She barked at Tyler. Go to the kitchen and get 2 buckets of ice. Let's help them cool off. Minutes later, ice was dumped into the pool. The temperature plummeted instantly. I started shivering uncontrollably, and Eleanor's lips turned a haunting shade of blue as her consciousness began to slip. I tapped her face, trying to get a reaction, but she only managed a slight tremor. I held my breath and tried to drag her toward the edge, but Tyler used a pool pole to push us back over and over again. I finally broke. My voice was a raw, jagged scream. She's dying. Let her out. If anything happens to her, this hotel goes down with her. When Jason gets here, he will destroy you. Tyler finally froze. Eleanor's condition was visibly dire. No matter how much of a coach he claimed to be, he knew a fatality was a different league of trouble. He ran over to Monica, looking panicked. Monica, she really looks like she's fading. Maybe we should let them up. A death in the pool is a massive headache.